Then to create journal entries, the first thing that we will do after we log in is to choose the mode that we want. If we want to create actual journal entries and functional currency or foreign currency, we will use the actual mode or the template that is associated to that mode. If we want to do budget journal entries, we will use the budget journals template or mode, and the same with encumbrance journal entries. In this example, we will use the actual journal entries, but should be very similar to each of them. After I select the mode, unless I already have one spreadsheet that has that, or I'm using a template that already has the actual mode, I will just come here and say create new. And then this spreadsheet can be modeled as I want. To enter the data is very simple. I could use the forms. Those forms can be opened using the menu here with the header lines or attachments. In this case, I can also do a double click, and that will open the forms that will allow me to look for the different lists of values and also to enter the information on the spreadsheet. Then here I will be able to see the different ledgers that I have access to. If my responsibility has access to more than one ledger, I will be able to enter journal entries for more than one for more than one ledger in the same spreadsheet. In terms of the categories, also you can use a category piece here. In my case, I will use the manual category. Is the possibility to restrict what categories are going to be used. The effective date, I could use a calendar and then put the effective date. Source, the same thing. I can type the data or look at that on the different list of values. However, you don't need to do this on the form. You can do also that straightforward on the spreadsheet. Then here I will put my period, that in this case will be November 22. If the period is open, the tool will tell me that there is available. If you see here, I put November 22 and it's immediately validating that. Then I will use November 21. That is the correspondent for that effective date. Then is some validations there that are happening. As I said before, I could use information here directly on the spreadsheet. Then, for example, here, I will put the test batch as my information on the batch. Journal name, I can put some information here too, test journal, and the journal description, test journal. And I could put reference or any other information that is there. If it's any information that I am not using, like for example, if I'm doing actuals, I really don't need to do any of this conversion. I could just go and hide that information or just delete that from the spreadsheet. In my case, I will hide it because I really don't want to see it there. However, if you need to move any column, you can simply do as cut and then insert the cut cells, and then you can move them around. You see here, I didn't put any journal type. Then always you can go back and then start looking for the list of values that you have in your system. Now, after we complete the header, also I could do a header attachment. That header attachment can be, again, I'm doing the double click, then you guys can see the different options that are there. Similar to Oracle, this can be a file, short text, long text, etc. In this case, I will use a file. I could say that the file is going to be attached to the category journal. And then after, I can go to the system in my computer and look for a file that I want to add there and say OK. Now I can add more attachments if I want to. Then I'm not limited only to one attachment, and also I will add a long text, and then I will just say that also is going to the journal, and here I can put some information. I could say test Carlos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that will be my text attachment. Now for the lines, it's even more simple because I can put information for the different lines. and then here I will have the account, debits, credits, and then also any other information that is available there. For the account, I could even look for available combinations on the system. Then I will use this account. And then if it's any problem with the account, the system will tell me that as well. Then let me just look for a different account there. And then I will use that other account. And then that doesn't have any problems. Then here, because this is an actual journal entry, I will enter just information for the entered debit, and I will use the accounted debit too. You don't need to use this. You can just put that on the entered one, and the accounted will be calculated automatically by the system. It's other information that also can be entered here, including tax invoice descriptive flex fields, the different line references, the line descriptive flex fields, and then you also will be able to create your own template with the fields that you need, and then that will also allow you to make your journal entry a lot easier. Then I will create another line. Again, you can bring the data from a copy paste or anything that you need, and in this case I will also put debits and credits, and I have a balanced journal entry. If the journal entry is not balanced, the system also will make that fail, and then you will be unable to import your journal entry. And that is how you will enter the data on the journal entry. Now, to upload the data, it's very simple. You will have here some options. Validate option. You can do just validate only or validate and upload. If I do validate only, I will go here, upload selected, or I can say upload all. Then what the wizard will be doing will be just validating the data. Now, if you just want to go straight to upload, you can do that as well. I will show you that in a couple of seconds. And it's no errors. I could also do the validate and upload that will do this validation that we just did plus the upload. But here you will have some other options, like the pre-validate accounts. You want to have this a yes or no. The yes will pre-validate the accounts before it's uploaded to Oracle. The no will let the interface to validate the accounts. A lot of the times I would recommend to the clients to use a yes if they don't have any performance issue in their environment. The submit journal import also can be automatically submitted or manually. If you choose manual, after you do the import, you will need to submit the concurrent program, and we will talk about that in another video. Then here with the automatic, I will go here and I will say upload, and then this will upload the data to the interface table and will submit the import program to Oracle automatically. Then here I have the status. The status is pending. That means that now it's sitting on the interface table. If I go and I see the concurrent request, you see that the concurrent request there is running. Then after the process is finished, you can even see here the report directly from the system, or else you can see the log and you see we are using standard Oracle interface programs. Now, here is the important part, is when I do refresh, the wizard will ask me, would you like to overwrite your batch and journal names with the Oracle values? Oracle always put values of reference to the journal entries that are being imported, and I will say yes, and then also will ask me to upload the attachments, and I will also say yes, and then both things will. And then my journal entry will be uploaded to Oracle.